What are the hottest neighborhoods in Oakville to buy a home in? As Oakville is home to some amazing neighborhoods, I know so many families love to call home, not just because of the amazing financial investment it is, but also because of the investment in the lifestyle that that neighborhood provides. So I thought in today's video, we would cover the top 5 fastest appreciating neighborhoods in Oakville and cover a little bit as well about the lifestyles they provide so you can better understand why so many families love to call these areas home. And let's kick it off with our first neighborhood, Joshua Creek. Now, Joshua Creek is located on the northeast side of Oakville, right beside Mississauga. You will find this newer neighborhood that just has recently finished developed in the late 2000s and 10s. And this is one of the neighborhoods that is a family favorite for any families looking to move to Oakville. As here, not only do you have home to Joshua Creek Public Elementary School, but also Iroquois Ridge Public High School, both of which are rated at the top of the schools in Oakville based off of the Fraser Institute ratings. But other than that, you also have Iroquois Ridge Community Center and Library. Then another park I know so many families enjoy using when living in this neighborhood here is the Parkway, which is the large park in its natural state with multiple trails leading you through a forest, over a creek, around a pond where you can find a variety of ducks and birds, making it a perfect spot to go for a walk with your dog. And then one thing that makes this neighborhood unique from the rest of neighborhoods in Oakville is the 5 drive-in movie theaters, which offer some of the best and newest movies on one of their 3 outdoor screens every single weekend. And then as for the real estate you can expect to find in Joshua Creek, this community was built in 2 phases. The first phase was back in the mid-90s. These homes here are typically found near the south end of Joshua Creek, closer to upper middle. Then the second phase was built in the mid-2000s to late 2010s, with the majority of homes here being the typical 2-story detached homes with 4+ beds, 3+ baths, and between 2,000 to 3,500 square feet. However, amongst all these detached homes, you can still find a few different townhome complexes as well as low-rise condos that you can get in on. So if you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a local realtor, and this is my channel where I share everything about what it's like living in Oakville and the surrounding areas. So if you're interested in moving here, feel free to send me a message. Otherwise, let's take a look at our second hottest neighborhood in Oakville, West Oakville. And this neighborhood here is located on the west side of Oakville, as the name implies. And this neighborhood is an actively transitioning neighborhood with a large mixture of both those mature old bungalows as well as some brand new custom new builds sitting on large size lots that line quiet streets and mature trees. Now, one of the main highlights about living in this neighborhood here would have to be the Queen Elizabeth Park and Community Center, which is a one-of-a-kind facility, one of the largest venues in Canada, as it has over 144,000 square feet of activity space for you and your family to enjoy. As outside, you can find a variety of different soccer fields, tennis courts, and jungle gyms. However, the real collection is on the inside, as here you can find a bunch of different ways to be active, whether it's the swimming pool, the rock climbing wall, the dance studio, the gym, and more. But also, here is a great spot to let out your inner artist, as there's so many different artistic rooms to take advantage of, whether it's the recording studio, the fine arts or stone carving studio, or you can practice in one of its 17 music rooms there. And there's just so much more to list than I can spend in this video here. So as you can see, this is definitely one of the major highlights about living in West Oakville is the proximity to this community center here. And then as for the real estate and what you can expect, first, it was developed in the baby boomer years of 1940s to 1960s. And as a result, that's one of the reasons there's so many large lots that families love. Now, originally, there was a lot of split level homes as well as post-war bungalows. However, today, those same modern homes exist along some newly built high-end custom properties that are capitalizing on the large lots this neighborhood has to offer you. So this is truly a great neighborhood if you want to buy a lot and build your dream home, or if you want to make a smart investment by buying the smallest house on the street. Then also closer to Dorval, you're going to find some newer pocket developments with executive style townhomes as well as detached homes. Then just north of this neighborhood is the next neighborhood that made our list, which is Glen Abbey. And this is located just north of the QEW and 403. And Glen Abbey is one of the better known and earliest planned communities to happen in North Oakville, and it showcases some extensive green space as well as street lines with mature trees, neatly landscaped properties, as well as an amazing standard of living. Now, this neighborhood is popular with families looking for a large home in a mature neighborhood with highly ranked schools and outstanding recreational facilities, as not only here do you have some top-rated schools by the Fraser Institute for both public and Catholic elementary schools, but there's also home to Abbey Park Public High School, which also ranks quite highly. And then right beside this school here, you have Glen Abbey Community Center, which has a variety of different sports fields, a double gym for various activities, as well as a swimming pool, 2 ice rinks, 4 squash courts, and more. Now, if you choose to live in this neighborhood, you're probably going to want to frequent either the Dorval Crossing Shopping Center, which is home to a variety of different shops to choose from, or my personal favorite, the Montessori Bakery, which is an iconic Italian bakery serving Oakville's residents since 1990s. Then in this neighborhood here, perhaps you'll find the most iconic Canadian PGA course in Glen Abbey Golf Course, right in your doorstep, that was designed by legendary golfer Jack Nicklaus. And then as for what you can expect for the real estate in this neighborhood, is it's consisting of mainly detached homes primarily built in the 1980s to 1990s that are typically 4 bedrooms with 2-story homes with a double car garage sitting on good sized lots. And then sprinkled throughout the neighborhood, you'll find some townhome and semi-detached communities as well as some low-rise condos. Here, you'll find both homes that have been recently refreshed and refinished on the inside, as well as some other ones with the original interior that the home was bought with in the 1990s. And then west, alongside Bronte Road, you will find some brand new developments that are just being finished up today, right beside the golf course Deerfield. And then just north of this neighborhood here, you'll find our next neighborhood in West Oak Trails. Now, West Oak Trails just sits south of Dundas in the middle of Oakville. Now, overall, West Oak Trails is a family-oriented neighborhood with plenty of schools and parks, as this neighborhood has a hilly topography and lots of green space to explore, as the streets are lined with many winding crescents and cul-de-sacs with woodlots for you to explore, with many trails connecting the different neighborhood parks. And one of the amazing things when living in this neighborhood here is West Oak Trails, which has some of the best trails in Oakville and attracts hikers from across the GTA just to explore the amazing and abundant collection 16 Mile Creek and Lions Valley Park have to offer. As in total, it offers a 6.2 kilometer loop hike alongside a ravine that's open year-round and absolutely stunning to go and walk through in the fall time. And then another park you quite frequent, especially if your kids play soccer, is Pine Glen Park, which has both outdoor and indoor soccer fields and is home to the Oakville Soccer Club. And now typically also in this neighborhood here, you're going to find a lot of people that are in the medical sector drawn to this neighborhood due to its proximity to Oakville Trafalgar Memorial Hospital. And then as for what you can expect for the real estate in this neighborhood, first is West Oak Trails is going to offer a pleasant mix of home ownership choices, as the most common will be between 3 to 5 bedroom detached homes with double car garages sitting on average size lots, as well as a wide variety of different semi-detached and townhome options, as the most of this neighborhood was developed either in the 90s or early 2000s. So if you're interested in learning more about the updated pricing on what exactly the homes are selling for that you're looking to buy, feel free to send me a message. I'd be happy to create you a custom home analysis. Otherwise, let's take a look at our next neighborhood, which is Joshua Meadows. And Joshua's Meadows is located on the northwest corner of Oakville and is ideal for anyone that looks to commute to Mississauga or Toronto, as this is one of Oakville's newest communities that is still being developed to date. As well, they have finished a variety of homes on the east side of the neighborhood. They are still finishing the condos on the east side, but also on the west side, they haven't even started breaking ground on some of these homes here. Now, in this neighborhood here, you will find William Rose Park, which is just a short walk away from all the homes that are currently being built, that offers a variety of different activities for families to enjoy. Now, overall, this isn't one of Oakville's biggest neighborhoods, as it's still yet to be developed. However, you're going to find a wide mixture of different homes to choose from. As of course, you have those detached 2-story homes, generally with 4 bedrooms. However, you're going to find even more common are a lot of different townhome styles, ranging from the familiar 2-story single front-facing garages to those more contemporary 3-story where you walk in on the garage/basement and then climb up the stairs to enjoy the living room and kitchen. Then you'll also see a variety of different condo options coming in the market in the recent years as these buildings finish being developed. So now, if you're looking for more neighborhoods to consider moving to in Oakville, the next video I'd recommend you go check out is my video going over the best neighborhoods in Oakville. So you can find that video right here. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you off in the next video.